Found these at the scrapyard for only about $1 each. And I got them to restore for my mother as a gift, but then I realized, you know what? I might want these too. So it's going to be both of ours. And we can restore it. And I wonder if I can actually cook some food on the wood stove in the workshop now. Oh, and it also came with a little magnet. Whatever, okay. Well, these are loose, but it just needs tightening. So that's good. A promising, simple, straightforward restoration. That's a long thread, wow. Oh, that's gone good. Woo! Right in my face. I should have seen that coming. Yeah, it'll hit. my oven might not have quite the heat output I would want for this. I'm making 2 meals here. And no, I didn't wash it. Normally I wash those 3 times, but I don't feel like doing inside. And then finally we have some shells and peas. Just something quick and simple. Yeah, I had too much water in there, so I was taking too long. The water's not boiling, but the wood handles are burning, which is unfortunate. Looks like the varnish is not a good fit for this. I wonder if the super hot air over the oven makes the steam not condense. The rice is going to take a little while to cook. Definitely underdone, because normally I like to get this to like a nice boil. I have a very difficult time doing that with this. Could have just been that I needed to let it sit longer, but I would have had to keep putting putting wood into the fire. Took about, it was on there for about 45 minutes. But this was only in it for about 25 or 30 minutes. So there's definitely some issue with how I'm getting the heat from the fire into the pot. Now, I've been spoiled by the electric oven that we have inside and my mother's thin stainless steel pots. Because obviously this takes a lot more thermal energy to warm up the pot itself than the stainless steel ones do. And also it's directed. I never would have expected that on the electric oven. The only thing that's being heated is the pot itself. So there isn't a lot of hot air coming around it, so you can judge it by how much steam, well, water vapor is coming up. However, on that thing, there's so much, well, all the air is like 300 degrees. And so the steam doesn't condense into the water vapor, it just stays steam, and so you can't see it. And so it really messed up how I was judging it. But as soon as you take this off the stove and move it away, it starts condensing water vapor into a cloud above it, what we call steam. My mother does something that bugs the shit out of me. She'll make the Velveeta shells in the pot and then mix the cheese in the pot. So not only do you have less cheese in the actual shells, but you also have to clean the cheese out of the pot. This thing, I'm not going to wash that. It just has a few little specks of starch. I guess it's just starch. And if I wanted to, I could just wipe it off, but who cares? What I might end up doing is getting like a big block of metal, like a railroad tie plate. What holds a train rail to a railroad tie? Those are everywhere. And I'll put that in the fire, and that'll heat up to like 600 degrees. And then I'll take that out and put it on top and put the pots on top of it. And that'll boil the water a lot quicker. I think that'd be a good idea. A lot of these kind of shows where people cook something, at the end they like to be like, oh, it tastes so good. It tastes like normal food. I don't know. It tastes like shit. Alright. The rice is a failure. Because the rice is something that I'm a big stickler about. And it got like 90% done. Any road. I think it's still mostly a successful restoration. I did have issues of the wood stove absolutely destroying my lacquer finish on the handles, which is unfortunate. It bubbled up. It didn't say what the final temperature range is, but probably enough for cooking. Oh well. If I use this on my electric stove, it'll be fine because the heat will be here, not everywhere. And if I ever get a big piece of metal, put it in there and it's thick enough to where I can actually cook on it, well, that might be fine too. But that would take hours to heat up. So that might be something that I do where I have a fire with that in there, and then the food's just an afterthought several hours later. That could be a thing. But my gods, I do like my mom's electric oven. It's just a nice, it's a nice electric stove. It's nice to be able to just turn it on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.